Right now, there's a hole in your vision, not a small one, not a blurry patch you can squint past, a real gap, completely blank, and you have never once noticed it. It's called your blind spot, and it exists in both of your eyes, right now, as you read this sentence. It's the exact point where the optic nerve exits the back of your eyeball, and at that single spot, there are 0 light-sensing cells. None. Your eye is physically incapable of seeing anything that lands there. So why has this hole never once ruined your day? Why haven't you spent your entire life bumping into things that vanish into a floating black void? Because your brain doesn't leave it blank. It fills it in. Think of your brain like an editor working on a live broadcast with a dead pixel in the corner of the screen. Instead of showing you a black square, the editor studies the pixels around it, the colors, the patterns, the textures, and paints in a convincing guess. It happens instantly, it happens constantly, and it happens so smoothly that you never even get the memo that anything was missing. Here's where it gets stranger. This isn't your brain making a small, careful patch. It's inventing detail that was never captured by your eyes at all. If you're staring at a striped wall and the blind spot lands right in the middle of it, your brain doesn't leave a gap in the stripes. It draws the stripes straight through, using pure prediction. You're not seeing that section of the wall. You're seeing your brain's best guess of what should be there. Scientists first proved this over 100 years ago with a shockingly simple test. Cover one eye, stare at a fixed point, and slowly move a small object off to the side. At a specific distance, it disappears completely. Not blurs, not fades, just vanishes, replaced instantly by whatever pattern surrounds it. And the moment you shift your eye even slightly, it reappears, as if it had never left. Your brain doesn't warn you when it's about to erase something. It just does it, and then covers its tracks. So the question is, how much of what feels like seeing right now is actually invention? More than you'd think. Your eyes only capture sharp, detailed color information in a tiny zone at the very center of your vision, called the fovea. Everything outside that narrow zone, which is most of what you'd swear you're seeing clearly right now, is low resolution, blurry, and often colorless. Your brain quietly upgrades all of it. It borrows color and detail from memory, from context, from a split second ago, and stitches together a seamless high-definition illusion that feels complete. Scientists have a term for this constant construction project: perceptual filling in. And isn't limited to your blind spot. It happens with sounds drowned out mid-sentence, where your brain inserts the missing syllable so smoothly you'd swear you heard it. It happens with flickering light, with motion, with texture. Your entire conscious experience is less like a camera recording reality and more like a very confident narrator, filling in the blanks in real time and never telling you it's guessing. And it goes even deeper than color and pattern. Researchers have found that your brain can fill in entire moving scenes. If something briefly passes behind an object and reappears on the other side, your brain often renders a smooth, continuous motion for the part you never actually saw, as if it had tracked it the whole time. Your eyes gave your brain 2 disconnected snapshots. Your brain handed you a seamless movie. Here's the unsettling part. Right now, in this exact moment, you cannot actually verify which parts of your vision are real, captured detail, and which parts are your brain's fabricated best guess. There's no warning label, no flicker, no seam where the real data ends and the invention begins. Your brain has never once needed your permission to fill in the gaps, because the entire system was designed for one goal: making sure you never notice. And here's the twist that makes it even harder to trust your own eyes. This filling in process doesn't just use nearby colors and shapes, it pulls from expectation. If your brain expects a certain object based on context, it can bias what you perceive before you've even consciously registered the details, meaning your assumptions are quietly steering your vision before you're aware you're assuming anything at all. So the next time you look at a wall, a crowd, or the sky, and feel completely certain of what you're seeing, remember there's a hole punched straight through the middle of your vision, right now, and your brain has been quietly painting over it your entire life. You were never given the full picture. You were only ever given a convincing one,